The other side of this equation is team management or project management. So what we used in the Hawkins Walker campaign after we moved away from Flock is a system called Basecamp. It's feature-rich project and team management platform. If you effectively use Basecamp, you can handle all the communications internally. You can manage projects all from one space. It offers chats, message boards, to-dos, schedules, shared documents, and a bunch of more of other features. We use it in the Young Socialists as well, and the Illinois Green Party also uses it. So for example, in the Illinois Green Party, we have a base for it's called the Member Hub, and every dues-paying member of the Illinois Green Party is there, and our members actually have the ability to talk to each other in real time every day, which is important for a grassroots movement. But then also each chapter gets their own base. Each campaign gets their own base. Our coordinating committee, our executive committee, our ballot access team, our legal team, our social media and tech team, they all get their own segregated spaces to have conversations and to organize their work. Basecamp costs $100 a month or $1,000 a year. So it's a big upfront cost that is outside of the reach of most smaller green campaigns. Like I said on the previous slide, we got to the point where paying $1,000 for the year was a lot cheaper than paying for Slack or Flock per user. And Basecamp has unlimited growth, unlimited bases. You can add as many people and create as many spaces as you want. What makes Basecamp a little more affordable is that the Young Eco-Socialists, the Green Party's Youth Caucus, offers space rental for $250 a year. So that's it's a quarter of the price. If your state party pays that, that means that they then get to give every campaign that comes through their own spaces to work. You wouldn't have to pay for multiple spaces for multiple campaigns and things like that, which is, goes back to what I was talking about earlier, where I was saying that a lot of this stuff needs to be handled by state parties and not by campaigns because of the long-term, longevity of the party, and also the fact that it can centralize the expense and spread out the usage. AirTable is an awesome dynamic project management tool that allows you to view information in many, many ways. From a list to a calendar to a Kanban board. It can be extremely, and if you don't know what a Kanban board is, it's like basically Post-it notes, and you have things you need to do, things that are being worked on, things that are finished, and you can move things through, you can assign them to people, things like that. But in this case, it happens digitally. It can be really helpful for campaigns where you have so many things going on in different places. So in the Hawkins Walker campaign, I actually had a free account for our Airtable that only I really used. No one else in the campaign really looked at it, but it brought Howie's schedule automatically into my calendar, Angela's schedule automatically into my calendar. We had every single state's ballot access petitioning period set up in there, so it showed up. We had every public event that we were going to do. We had, every state convention that we needed. So I was able to pull largely dates and events from multiple different sources, integrate them into this one calendar. I could click and view them as a list. I could click and view them as a calendar, and then I could take them and pull them into a Kanban board and say, okay, we have this event coming up on this day, and I need a graphic made for it. I can assign people, and we can start a project management system on it. And for most green campaigns, the free version should be enough. Trello is another option that a lot of greens have used. It's a Kanban-style project management platform, and most greens could use it at the free levels. So it's always good when we can use the free. But these types of systems will help you make sure you know what you're doing and what person A should be doing and what person B should be doing, and track the process. to have some transparency to the work, to have some accountability to the work, and to be able to see everything on a really high level scale. That was what brought me to Airtable. Was I had so many plates running as the social media director that I couldn't keep track of it. And so I was always in there. What's coming up? What's happening in a month? Oh, these 6 states are petitioning right now. So that means I need to be putting out posts for those 6 states, trying to get people to sign petitions and things like that.